All right. I got a free item today. That bastard was heavy, but it was free. All my uncles are old enough to not remember who owned it, but I could tell you this. I wasn't able to lift it to the back of the truck myself. I had to ski it along. This sucker's probably about 300 pounds, give or take. You know, it seems pretty good. Judging by the welds, I bet you I know who made this. Built that heavy. There's only one guy in my town that built something that freaking indestructible. I don't even know if I'm going to put it on the truck. It's like, that's like the roof rack or roof rack set. I'm going to have to think on this one. If not, I got a hell of a lot of scrap steel, but I mean, look at that. That's like 1.25 by 1.25 inches. Like, that's not a scrawny little rack. This is like, that probably came off of Connie's truck. Or yeah, like I mean, like that sucker, like I tilted it on its side and I was going to try to get it in the bed. I could lift it up, but then it started to, I didn't want to get myself killed, so, but it was free. Now, I granny knotted this twice. Yeah, I hope I didn't just cost myself a strap, but who knows. But anyway, yeah, so I got the bed liner in today. That's definitely not going on today. I'll get out of the wind. Yeah, there we go. So that's a roof rack for my scrap metal. But I don't know if I want something that heavy. Here's my reasoning. If that's 300 pounds, okay, and I got 1,500 pounds to work with, this means I can only really load the truck up. I know you can load them up more than what you say, but if I don't want to destroy the truck, I don't want to put more than 1,500 pounds in the back at any one time. It's 3/4 ton. I want to stick with that. It's close to, you know, if it's 1,700 pounds or 1,650 or 1,490 pounds of steel, no problem. Over time, it's not going to be a problem. But if it's like 2,200, 2,600, 3,000 pounds, that's extra weight that you can't get paid for. So it just might be a little bit too heavy. I might have to go more low tech than that. But either way, I have it. I'll think on it. I'm going to put it there for now. And I'll make a spot over there and I'll think on it. Because I know, like, we don't know whose it is. And it's not, you know, like, it's not something I can just turn around and sell or scrap. Because, you know, it's like everybody was, my cousin and I were talking yesterday. It's like, he asked his dad and his dad said, I don't remember having it. I don't remember anybody with an 8-foot box on the hill. They always been 6.5. My dad's was a 6.5. So I know it wasn't my dad's. And so I don't want to get rid of it and, you know, make money on it when it, you know, could be somebody else's, right? So, but I also, you know, I was doing my cousin a favor by getting it out of his yard. That thing was really heavy. Yeah. So that was really heavy. So if not, it'd make a hell of a Comatech. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to see if I can salvage my poor strap. Hopefully I didn't break it, or over knot it. You can usually always get the knots untied. It's just usually got to hold your face the right way. But I'll get that put somewhere. I'll put it there for tonight, and then I'll figure out what to do with it tomorrow. I think I'm going to think on that one, because it's just getting it on there. Like, that's a 3-man job to safely put that on there without damaging your truck, I think. It's not that it's so heavy. It's just that it's so bulky and awkward that you can't do it by yourself. And I might get it on there and it might not actually fit on the truck properly. And if it doesn't, it could slide off to one side and I don't want to damage my truck, right? So that might be just too overkill for me for what I need. I just basically need partitions to go up high enough so that the refrigerators and hot water tanks and stuff like that don't fall out, right? I'm not carrying any heavy steel. Like, that is so overkill, you wouldn't believe. Like, that is heavy duty. So I think I know exactly who built that. And that guy, he's a welder by trade. So, you know, when he builds something, he builds it to last. So nobody knows where it came from exactly. I got it now and I had to drag it home with the truck, you know, at like snail speed. But, yeah, that's the first thing I pulled with it. My first trailer. There you go. My first trailer. Yeah. Love this strap. I love this strap. So anyway, I'm gonna do some thinking on this one. I might have bitten off more than I could chew. As soon as I try to pull it off the trailer that it was on, it's like, oh, wow, this thing is heavy. Like the other one that used to be in my dad's old truck, one guy could pick it up because it was just like the, you know, 3/4 tubing or whatever. That stuff is heavy, heavy, heavy. So, you know, plus I'd probably have to bolt it down so much it'd be a permanent fixture. I would like something that I could take off the truck. So I think what I'm gonna do is just build maybe two. I'll punch out my pocket stakes, and I'll show you what they are. For those, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what they are, but I'll show you what I might do instead. So, but I'll think on this one, because who knows, if I get a bigger truck, if I end up with a Ram 3500 or something like that, that'd be perfect for a big truck like that. Punch these guys out, and they remove easy. You can even put them back in. They're just clipped in. You punch them out, and I'm just going to get like a light framing, just again something that not for structure but just for containment. That's all that was supposed to be. I think that's just a way too heavy. And remember, this is only a 4.6 truck, 4-point liter at 2-wheel drive, right? So I think that's just way overkill, and just the dangers of taking it off and putting it back on. But it was a noble plan till it failed. Anyway, the biggest plan that we're going to find double granny knot. So double granny knot could be, oh yeah, I should have tied it better. That, you know, I should have used some of my half hitch sailing knots, but that would have taken like an extra like 30 seconds out of my life. You know, like this is going to take a half an hour, but still, you know, gotta get her done. All right, so there's my first trailer on my $500 truck. I bet you can sell this thing for like $1,000. But again, we don't know whose it is, so I can't just go around and sell it. But the steel, I'd like to just chop it up for the steel, because fuck, you can make all kinds of stuff with that. I gotta get a welder. I really do. I really do. All right, there we go, guys. Plot thickens, but it was free.